Hey everyone, we're going to find the value of C such that the distance between points with the given coordinates is 5 units. So we're going to use the distance formula. We're going to let P be the first coordinate, which is 5, 2, and Q equals C, -3. So our distance formula is going to be PQ equals square root of this formula. So our PQ is 5. Our distance is 5. So let's go ahead and write this as 5 equals, and we're going to subtract our x's. So subtract that. So that's going to be 5 minus C squared plus, and then subtract your y's. So that's going to be 2 minus a -3 squared. And then all you do from there is simplify, and we have to solve for C. So we have 5 equals the square root of 5 minus C squared plus, this is 5 squared, which is 25. Now let's square both sides of the equation. When we square both sides, we're going to get 25 equals, and let's go ahead and expand that. This is expansion of perfect square trinomial. So it's going to be 25 minus 10C plus C squared plus 25. All right, so we get 25 equals, now what happens is the, let's look at this. What we can do first is subtract 25 from both sides. So that's going to give you 0 equals, and I'm going to write this first, C squared minus 10C plus 25. Now factoring this, I'm going to get 0 equals C minus 5 squared. So C equals 5. And of course this is really C minus 5 times C minus 5. So there's only one C for this one. Usually there's two C's, but for this one, since it was a perfect square trinomial, there's only one. Now let's do the second one the same way. We'll let P equal -2, C, and Q equal 2, -1. And then our distance again is 5. So you have 5 equals square root, and then we're going to just subtract our x's. -2 minus 2 squared plus C minus a -1 squared. This is going to give you 5 equals -4 squared plus C plus 1 squared. All right, you square both sides, or you can, you don't have to, but I'm going to square both sides. So if you square both sides, trying to save some time here, you get 25 equals, now I'm going to go ahead and write this out. This, squaring this gets rid of this radical here. So you get 16 plus, and let's expand this, C squared plus 2C plus 1. Now, factoring this, we're going to set everything to 0. So I'm going to write this as 0 equals, write this first, C squared plus 2C. This is 17, and then you're going to subtract 25, because we have to subtract this 25. So that's going to be -8. Now, let's go ahead and factor this. You get 0 equals C plus 4 times C minus 2. And you set both of these pieces equal to 0. So for this one, you have C plus 4 equals 0. So C equals -4. And for this one, you have C minus 2 equals 0. So C equals 2. So you have two separate solutions for this. Both of these work. If you plug them in, you will get the distance equals 5. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.